Hi, me again. This time I'm going to give you the heads up of a new TV show called Second Chance. It's one of those rare occasions where it really is a show I think is worth seeing, so I'd like to recommend this one. I've seen 2 episodes. A lot of programs can have a really killer pilot episode, but this one has sustained the quality, in my opinion, for 2 episodes, so that's great. Now the reason I like it is that I think it's quite a fresh take on a fairly old idea. You have your main character who was a disgraced sheriff in Washington. He dies at his son's home. He is killed actually by an assailant, and his body is his mind is actually resurrected in the likeness in a younger person's body. So it's hardly a new idea. Has a bit of the old Frankenstein about it. As a matter of fact, the original title was A Frankenstein Code, and I think Second Chance is a lot better. So I think the network did the right thing there. I really like the cast. The one who plays the young Jimmy Pritchard, who is the name of the deceased sheriff, that's Robert Kaczynski, and I think Robert does a great job of playing that role. And also he's the other interesting thing about it is that we have Tim DeKay in the cast as well, and Tim DeKay is actually the son of the deceased Jimmy Pritchard. So it's interesting that the interactions between Jimmy and Duval Pritchard, who is the son, it's interesting to see that what occurs there character-wise. The other little bit of trivia too is that the elder version of Jimmy Pritchard, the one who was killed in the home invasion, he is actually the actor by the name of Philip Baker Hall. Now, that probably doesn't ring a bell with you, but I'll maybe if I tell you that Philip Baker Hall played Lieutenant Bookman in the famous Seinfeld episode where Jerry was getting hassled by the lieutenant for not returning a book after many years. So that's a bit of trivia, and he sort of basically does a cameo as the elder Jimmy Pritchard. So I thought that's interesting. The other characters involved in this particular show are 2 tech geniuses who are the ones who carry out this Frankensteinian operation where they've transferred the consciousness from the deceased elder Pritchard to the younger Jimmy Pritchard. They're a couple, brother and sister, and I won't let you into the actual storyline there. You can watch the show and find out, but it adds a little bit of spice and a bit of originality to this particular theme, which has been done to death. Interesting thing is that so far they haven't used the angle of the young Jimmy Pritchard sort of rediscovering his libido and what it's like to be a young man again, and sort of relishing that aspect of it. That may occur a little later, and that has been done quite a bit in various films. But I think the potential of this particular show, given the mix of characters, like I say, I really like Tim DeKay. He was fantastic in White Collar. One of the reasons I kept watching the show, even though sometimes the scripts were a little tired, but he was always great to watch. A guy, it just seemed like a really nice guy, a guy you'd like to have a beer with, and I've just found him as an attractive character. I think that they've done a pretty good job with this Robert Kaczynski as the younger version of the deceased Jimmy Pritchard. I think he could well be another actor with a bit of a future, because he's quite. I find him quite an appealing character to watch. So all in all, the potential is really strong. Fingers crossed they keep the quality going. But so far, so good after 2 episodes, and I would thoroughly recommend watching Second Chance. Fingers crossed it becomes a cult classic. Hope that's been of help. Bye.